Has the Parkland shooting affected your opinion on how gun laws should be handled federally?
I wouldn't say it affected my opinion, other than it made the entire country start focusing on an issue which previously did not get the attention that it deserved. Somehow or another, maybe because of the response of the students, or maybe because the American people finally had enough. You know, in a sense, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. And people look around them and said, what is going on in America? We have got to do something. Saying that in a way that we have not seen for a long, long time.
Your home state of Vermont is one of the most gun-friendly states in the nation. It has one of the lowest gun violence crime rates. Why do you think that is?
In states like Vermont, which are very, very rural states, people hunt, people do target practice, people go to gun shows. Guns are a way of life, and people take that very seriously, and they treat guns with a lot of respect. And that is something very different in other parts of the country. But I would also say that in Vermont, the vast majority of people, including gun owners, understand that we need what I call common sense gun legislation. Well, the Republican Congress that is controlled by the NRA is the problem. Are they doing what 80% of the American people want? No, they're doing what the NRA wants.
Do you think federal emphasis should lie in mental health care laws or gun control laws?
Both. In this country today, there are many thousands of people who are walking the streets as we speak, who are suicidal and homicidal. Rates of suicide have been going up. Well, there's truth to that. But it is not just a mental health problem. It is also a gun issue, and we have to deal with that as well.
I know in the past couple of years we've seen a lot of grassroots movements, come out of people that aren't necessarily elected leaders, like the Me Too movement and the Black Lives Matter, and now with the Never Again movement. What do you feel is the importance of these kinds of grassroots movements in changing policy?
That's how change takes place. And I've said it a million times in every speech that I give. Change never takes place from the top on down. It always comes from the bottom on up, and you can see it right now.
What do you think of the importance of students and young people getting involved in politics?
How many hours do you have here? I think it is enormous. Young people in general, not just high school students, but younger people in general, don't know their political strength. They don't know their political strength. They can turn this country around. You have to understand your power. You've got to be involved politically. And I very much hope that that is what your generation does.
Do you think President Trump has the courage to take on the NRA?
No. I think it is 100% dependent upon grassroots activism. He sees the NRA as very important to his re-election effort, and I do not think he has the courage to stand up to them.